Tonight, the Call 6 investigators are working to protect neighborhoods and families.
We talked to people who made the gut-wrenching decision to find a way to sell their home because they couldn't afford it anymore. They turned to a program promising a way out. Instead, the banks are on their backs. Call 6 investigator Rafael Sanchez joins us with people who say they were misled.
Jenna and Todd, good evening. People told me they feel misled because they were counting on a short sale to get them out of their financial bind. The sale would help them avoid foreclosure, while the bank would not get stuck with an empty home. Tonight, the Call 6 investigators on the deal that people say turned into a disaster.
If you guys want to enter, we can go ahead and go in.
In a snapshot,
Ooh, that's nasty.
you can see why people are disgusted.
Sorry, just the smell.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I can open up a window or something. It's just from being closed up all that time.
It smells like something had died.
Where the smells don't suffocate, the bugs are ready to bite.
And that room is infested with fleas. It's the only room in the house that's like that. And as soon as you walk in, it's like 100 fleas just jump on you.
We skipped that room, but not the concerns of people who were selling their homes and had no idea they were being rented out.
It was a big shock.
Leslie Pinnock moved to Tennessee and was surprised to find Linda Reese living in her Indianapolis home and was troubled by the conditions inside.
So, what is that?
That was supposed to be a full bathroom.
When I moved out of this house, it was in good condition.
But Leslie herself was in no condition to keep the home after falling on hard times. In August 2011, she signed a contract with Home Realty to complete a short sale.
I did that to avoid foreclosure and having to file bankruptcy, which now I'm going to kind of forced into.
So what is a short sale? It can be complicated, so here are the basics. A short sale can happen only if the mortgage company says yes. That's because under the deal, you sell the house for much less than you owe on the mortgage. The bank figures getting at least some money is better than getting nothing. Short sales accounted for about 9% of all home sales around the country last year. Leslie turned to a licensed realtor for help and signed a listing contract with David Garden.
I closed on...
In an unexpected move, she also signed a quit-claim deed, turning ownership of the property over to Garden. Leslie said Garden told her the deed would let him work out the sale.
I had no idea that he was renting the house out, pocketing the money. The bank hasn't seen anything. I've spoken with people at the bank, and they're asking me what I plan on doing with the property.
It's like before and after.
It's the same question Kenneth McCallop's mortgage holder asked him.
Yeah, it's been stressful for me because I haven't been able to sleep at night.
Kenneth wanted to complete a short sale as well and also hired Home Realty. He signed up in October 2011.
He said he was going to sell the property. He never did that. He just wanted me out so that he could rent the property out.
The Call 6 investigators learned state regulators say their hands are tied in these cases. Current law does not see this kind of situation as a threat to the safety or health of the public. Neighborhood advocates disagree.
When a house deteriorates, it affects the entire neighborhood.
Because of that, we took our investigation to Hoosier lawmaker and real estate agent Woody Burton.
I've seen some of the terrible things that's happened to people in their houses over the last 4 or 5 years.
He says he plans to introduce legislation to allow regulators to crack down on what he calls questionable short sale practices.
We've worked very hard to try to clean up the industry and get the bad actors out.
Garden runs his business from this house on the south side of Indianapolis.
I've been asked to ask you to leave or we'll call the police.
Ma'am, you could do whatever you wish to do because I'm in the right of way. After we camped out at the end of his driveway, Garden agreed to a sit-down interview with his attorney.
I am a problem solver, and I'm a foreclosure expert.
Garden says the short sales have been delayed for months because his customers have failed to communicate with him.
I have nothing to hide, sir.
Garden also blames the conditions of the houses on the homeowners and also claims a former employee instigated the complaints.
I'm very sincere that I'd like to make peace with everyone, and so I'd like to try to resolve every issue. I simply give people hope with my knowledge and my commitment to helping them.
His customers don't see it that way.
So I figured this was a way for me to, get him exposed.
Mr. Garden says he's helped hundreds of people out of foreclosure. We asked for the names of 3 of them. He said he could provide 5 names. That was nearly 2 weeks ago. He never fulfilled his offer or met our deadlines. Now in January, Todd and Jenna, the Real Estate Commission will hold a hearing on the future of Garden's real estate license.
Unbelievable. The pictures were incredible. What exactly will the commission consider?
Well, the commission has put out a thick packet of allegations, 30 counts in all, accusing Mr. Garden of theft and fraud. And so his attorney says he will fight all of these allegations. Of course, we'll continue to follow the story and the story of all those victims who say they want these short sales to be completed.
You're down and out, and then you have this happen to you.
Tough for these families.
All right. Thanks, Raphael.